everybody, it's Hexa, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys in which I'm using some of the new products that I ordered most recently from Lime Crime. The ones that I used in this tutorial are, most notably, the Venus Grunge palette. I also used the Electric and Barbarella Superfoil duo. And last but not least, on my lips, I am wearing the Wicked Velvetine liquid lipstick. Not gonna lie, the Venus palette really gave my current favorite palette a run for its money. This palette is just like super versatile, but also super cohesive. Like, you can use this to do a grungy, creepy look, or you can use it for something really like sweet and romantic. I feel like what I did is kind of like in between. The only thing I would say it's lacking is a good, like, really bright lid color. Like, it has a couple of beautiful highlighty shades, but it doesn't have like a pop. So what I used for said pop is the Superfoil. I would say that the Sugar Pill limited edition Edward Scissorhands palette is still my favorite just because it has 3 warm tone shades and 3 cool tone shades, so it's like got warm tone and cool tone in one palette. It's a really good travel palette, whereas this one only has warm tone shades, but I gotta say, it's very cohesive. Like, I used every single shade in this entire palette for the eye look that I'm wearing right now, and it works really well. Like, it looks really good. Nothing looks out of place or weird, so I'm really digging it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it. And yeah, good luck. I highly recommend these products. As usual, I'm only going to be listing the cruelty-free products that I used, but luckily, most of the products I used in this video are actually cruelty-free. Anyways, please keep watching if you want to find out how to achieve this makeup look. Okay, so I've already done my foundation and my brows because this isn't a foundation and brows tutorial. For foundation, I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, and then I covered that with the Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying Powder. And for brows, I used the same thing that I've been using for ages, which is the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows in Universal Brunette. Alright, so now I'm gonna zoom you guys in and get started with the Venus palette for the eyeshadow. Alright, first up we're going in with the shade Aura, which is this beautiful highlight shade. It's kind of like yellowy, and we're gonna be using this Too Faced flat brush and dusting that under the brows. And in the inner corner. Next up, I'm gonna use this beautiful orangey coral shade called Rebirth, and I'm gonna put that in the crease using a blending brush. Next up, using this eye contour brush, I'm gonna be applying the shade Creation to my outer corner, to like the outer V. Once that's done, again, I'm gonna be using this blending brush and a teeny tiny bit of the shade Venus, which is over here. It's like a metallic cranberry sort of shade, and I'm gonna be using that to deepen up the crease just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, sorry if I zoomed you guys out a little bit. My camera just decided to stop focusing for some reason, so I had to zoom out to make it focus. But anyways, now we are gonna be going in with the Superfoil. The Superfoil shade that I got is the Electric and Barbarella duo, and for this look we're going to be using Electric, which is this golden shade right here. So I haven't actually decided right now if I'm going to apply it with my finger or with a little spongy brush, but I think I'm gonna go for finger because it's gonna have less fallout that way. So I'm just gonna dip my finger in, grab a little bit of product on it just like so, and then I'm gonna put some setting spray on my finger to make the product wet so that it can have that really nice foiled effect. Alright, and now I'm just gonna press that onto my lid. Wow. Gorgeous. Alright, and now after I have applied that all over the center of the lid using my finger, I am actually going to go in with a little spongy brush, which I'm trying to find right now in this cup that is just a huge mess of brushes. And I'm going to be using this little spongy brush just to get that Superfoil into the inner and outer corners without making a huge mess. Again, I have sprayed the spongy brush with a little bit of setting spray. You guys can use just water as well, but I think setting spray is just gonna help set that in place a little bit better as you're applying it. Alright, and now I'm just gonna use this big fluffy brush to dust away a little bit of the fallout under my eyes from the Superfoil. And once it has dried down, you will notice that a little bit of that glitter from it does kind of escape into your crease. So I'm gonna say work with it and don't fight it, and I'm just gonna grab my blending brush and kind of blend some of that beautiful golden glitter into the crease. Just kind of bring it all together. The next shade I'm going to be using is called Icon, and it is this beautiful dark chocolate brown. I'm going to be applying that using an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm literally just going to use it as eyeliner. So apply that to your outer V just like you would do with a winged eyeliner. Nothing too dramatic, just really, really simple. And then I'm going to keep using that powder just to tightline my entire upper lid, or upper lash line rather. Alright, now that I've finished up with that, you can see that we have this very beautiful but really subtle kind of soft winged eyeliner look going on. If you want to add black eyeliner, like an actual liquid liner or gel liner to this to intensify it, you can, but I'm liking this nice subtle look, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. Next up, I'm gonna be using probably the most true grunge shade in this entire palette, which is Muse. Very fitting name. I guess this shade would be kind of like the muse for this entire concept of this palette. And I'm gonna be using this brush also from the Too Faced Teddy Bear Hair Brush Set. I'm just gonna be applying Muse under my entire lash line. And I'm kind of gonna bring that like under this brown wing that we created with the shade Icon and try to create almost like another wing underneath it. I don't know if that makes sense, but do you kind of see what I mean? Okay, now that we have our under eye area suitably grunged up, we are going to soften that just a little bit using this shade, which is called Shell. It's like a metallic or like a shimmery pinky shade. And for this, I'm actually going to be using this lip brush, and I'm kind of going to apply that right under the tear duct in the inner corner, and then use it to blend it into that darker red shade. I'm using some in the outer corner as well, just to blend out those harsh edges. It really sucks that winter is coming because it seems that in the process of filming this video, the sun is starting to set and my natural lighting is dying. But oh well, we're just gonna try to hurry up, and we're kind of like almost done. The only thing we have left to do is to go in with the last shade in this palette that we have not used yet, and that is the shade Divine. I don't really know how to describe this shade. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a very neutral shade, but I think it's a good transition shade and stuff. And what I'm going to be doing is applying that with this crease brush slash blending brush again. This shade is a little bit more like dusty than the other ones, so make sure to give it a good tap. And then I'm going to use that in my inner corner just to create a bit of definition underneath the front part of the brow. See that? Just creating a little bit of this shadow, so we have the highlight here very clearly and a bit of shadow here. Just to kind of give it that contrast between the light and the shadow. Alright, and now before I completely finish off with this eyeshadow, I'm just gonna add a little bit more of Aura because you can never have too much highlight. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit more and put some more under the brow and in the inner corner. To top that all off, I'm going to use a coat of Perversion mascara by Urban Decay on my upper and lower lashes. And our eyes are done. Okay, so I just had to stand up and walk around for a bit because I've been sitting on my foot the entire time that I've been filming and my legs fell asleep. But now that my legs are unfallen asleep, we can keep going. I'm just gonna really quickly do a little bit on my face for my like contour and highlight and blush and stuff just to show you guys what I'm gonna pair with this look. So, where's the thing? For contour slash bronzer together, sort of, I'm gonna be using the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. It smells like chocolate, it's delicious, I love it. And I'm gonna be applying that with this contour brush. I'm so sad that my light is dying. But oh well. I should have started earlier. But I had to take a shower. Sorry, I was stanky. Just gonna use a little bit of that in my temple sort of area as well, and around my forehead. Just to warm up the face. And a little bit under my chin. And under my nose. And on the sides. I don't know, just everywhere. Bronzer everywhere. For blush, I'm going to be using, again, a Too Faced product. I'm going to be using the shade, well, actually, I can't decide between Baby Love and Your Love is King. I was going to go in with Your Love is King, but I think I'm going to go for Baby Love. That one, the second one. Baby Love. I don't know, it's a little bit more subtle. I don't want to mess this up with too much blush. So I'm going to use some of Baby Love and just apply that to the apples of my cheeks. This stuff is super, super pigmented, so be careful, y'all. And remember, you can apply a little bit of blush to your nose to give it that cutesy look, if you so wish. And okay, now I could be using an actual highlighter, or I could test out the shade Aura and see how it performs as an actual highlight. I actually haven't tried this yet, so let's see. I'm not sure if it'll have a good highlighter consistency, but it definitely is a really beautiful highlight shade. So let's try that out. Just gonna use Aura with a flat foundation brush. I don't know why I've fallen into this loop of using foundation brushes for highlighter, but it works for me, so why not? Let's see. I'm not mad so far. It's like not super, super bright, but oh, there we go. Okay. I like it. It's subtle. It's a really good sort of color for a highlight. Yeah, I'm not mad. It works. Now, the true test of any highlighter is how it looks on the nose, so let's do that. Let's see. This. Why is my sunshine going away? Oh wow. Woof! So cute. Yes. I approve. Confirmed. This palette comes with a highlighter. I'm happy. I think we have just about enough time to do our lips before the sun fully sets and leaves us without any sort of light in the sky. So, let's do our lips. I'm gonna be using the Lime Crime shade Wicked, the Wicked Velvetine by Lime Crime, and this is probably my favorite one out of all of the liquid lipstick shades that I bought in my most recent purchase from Lime Crime. Gonna give that a little bit of a shake, and let's go. I'm really hoping that I apply this well. Okay, upper lip is done without any super duper nightmarish mistakes. Wow, I look so weird right now. It looks like I have just like an animal lip. Remember everybody, if you want to look like a pet, only do your upper lip in lipstick. Fun fact. Alright, and now let's do the lower lip. I'm a little bit out of the frame, I'm sorry. Let me just move the camera lower so you guys can see. That probably doesn't look very good. Oh well, I tried. Can you guys see anything? No, I tilted it wrong, okay. Okay, my lips are done, I think. Alright, now that our entire face is finished, I think I can say that this look is complete, and it looks bomb! I love it. I'm super happy with this face. So, these products are totally worth the buy. I personally really like them, and yeah, loving it. Digging it. Anyways, I hope you guys like it as much as I do. If you do like it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more. And you can donate to my Patreon down below to support me and my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!